Kamnameuri Iatien. Your geography teacher for this week is Mrs. Molly Deon from Tabigha College. Okay, students, before we start, please open your book and write down everything you have remembered from last week's lesson. I am going to give you 2 minutes and your time is starting now. Ngaya, naron de 1 minute sayo o katayo ringi bai agasan dege. You don't pakan once a week now o mga koro inanon nambo. The 1 minutes. Ngaya katayo ringa batira de baye. Tira hanwan jere range we now. Okay, time's up. Right, students? These are the learning outcomes for last week. How maps are drawn, how to draw a sketch and a pretty map. Do you remember the learning outcomes now? Okay. How maps are drawn? Right, students? Maps are drawn using photos. Photos which are taken from different angles. Like here, an oblique photo. An oblique photo was taken from an angle of less than 90 degrees. Not only that, but maps can also be drawn using vertical photos. Right, and vertical photos are taken from an angle of 90 degrees, as you can see pointed by this arrow. Okay, students, I want you to do this activity so you can enforce your understanding on how to draw a breezy map. This is a topographic map and you are going to look for the features, the 4 features here, the Manawatu River, boundary of the Apiti Wind Farm, Trick Beacon A4YW, and the last is the railway and tunnels. Ngaya, panaro na bakunuri tenan features ay ka yon the map at the topographic and jangamay ngayo. You can use this frame, the frame and jangata yayo a plank, or you are going to locate all of these features. Kaya nawahan. Ngaya, your time is starting now. You are going to do this activity in 3 minutes. Don't forget the title. Wawaring 10 minutes. The 1 minutes. Okay, time's up. Okay, students, let's have a look at this solution. I want you to mark your own activity, and the total mark for this activity is 6. Don't forget to write the title. Right? How can you get 6 marks? Okay, you can get 6 marks or full marks in this activity if all of these features are located correctly at their respective places. Not only that, but if you provide a title for your pretty map as well. Or you can also correct your mistake from this solution. Okay, students, I hope you have remembered all of the lessons from last week, and I'm sure we can move on now to the new lesson. Okay, students, These are the learning outcomes for this week's lesson, right? Explain the overall importance of maps in studying geography and explain the importance of a topographic map, a précis map, and a sketch map. Right, students, at the end of this lesson, you should be able to explain the overall importance of maps in studying geography and explain the importance of a topographic map, précis map, and a sketch map. Okay, students, before we look into or focus on these learning outcomes, it is very important for us to know the meaning of these words. Navigator, tourist, feature, and destination, as they are going to be used in this lesson. Okay, students, what is a map and why it is important? Okay, a map is a drawing of a landscape. Do you think a map is important? Of course, yes. Maps are of great importance not only to geographers but also to navigators, planners, researchers, soldiers, tourists, and students. Why? It is because it can help you to know the exact features of places and calculate distance between places. It can help you to figure out where you are and how to get where you want to go. Okay, students, let's consider an international tourist as an example. A tourist from the United States of America has planned to spend his Christmas holiday in Fiji for the first time. Can you tell me what are the most important things he should have before leaving? Okay, yes, money. What else? Luggage, right? What else? Alright, map, right? A map. Does he really need a map this time? Yes. Why? A map can help him to reach his destination. For example, if this man wants to visit any other places in Fiji, he can get there just by using this map. Okay, students, what is the importance of a topographic map? A topographic map shows both cultural and natural features of a place. Examples of cultural features: buildings, roads, right? And the examples of natural features: river, lake, vegetation, right? And why it is important? It, it is important because it can help you to know the exact location of any cultural or natural feature you want to know. It can help you to know the direction and the distance of a place from one another. It shows the land and its features, such as cultural and natural features. Right? This is a topographic map. Okay, students, if we recall our understanding on how maps are drawn, and we can remember that maps are drawn using photographs. Don't forget that all natural features and cultural features that are captured when a photograph was taken, they are also included in a topographic map, right? So, the topographic map is very important as it shows the location of all natural and cultural features. Right? Okay. What is the importance of a Prezi map? Or what is a Prezi map? A Prezi map, it has a few details on it. Right? Like you may have a photo of an area, and a Prezi map may be made from details on the photo, usually an outline of an area, showing only a few features, such as road, river. And why it is important? It is important because it focuses on main geographic features, right? Okay, students, in the topographic map, all of the natural and cultural features are clearly stated and located, while in a Prezi map, it outlines only a few features, which means that some features in a photograph are not included or located in a Prezi map. Ngaya, nakaking kana to eravek tamein, let's say na very hospital, on kana ya korek the Prezi map yon the tabwe, wasigonan karini pai, nakakakawat. Right, like you can see in this photograph, this is a photograph of Navedevere Hospital, and this is a Prezi map of Navedevere Hospital. Right, you can see that there are some features shown ikai, while the other features are not included. Right, is it clear? Okay, what is a sketch map and why it is important? A sketch map is a simple drawing of the landscape, and also known as a freehand map, which is drawn from memory. For example, if you are asked by your teacher to draw a sketch map of your previous school, let's take TUC 1 GSS as an example. Okay, classrooms for all different classes, like classrooms for Form 1, Form 2, and Form 3, a staff room, a toilet, the road as well, and some other important features of this place. When you draw your sketch map, it will look like this. Right? You may notice that some other irrelevant details are not included in this map. So it is very important as it could help you to know the major features of a particular place. Okay, students, sabunro again our lesson for this week, and I hope ku achieve right in our learning outcomes, okay? Right? I want you to do this activity. Aya? Write true or false. If you think the statement is true, then write true. If it's false, then write false. Okay? Question letter A. A map can help a tourist reach his or her destination. What do you think of this statement? Okay, what is the answer? Yes, true, right? It's true that a map can help a tourist reach his or her destination. Okay, letter B. The importance of a sketch map is it minimizes irrelevant details and maximizes major geographic points. What do you think of this statement? Again, if you think this statement is true, write true. If it's false, then write false. What is your answer? Yes, true. Right? The answer is true. Okay, let us see. The importance of a topographic map is it shows only cultural features of a place. What do you think of this statement? What is your answer? Yes, it's false. Okay, the answer is false. Why? Because the importance of a topographic map is it shows both the cultural and natural features. The natural feature. Right? Okay, the last question. The importance of a precise map is that it shows all individual features of a place. What do you think of this answer? Yes, the answer is false. Why? Because the precise map show only major geographic features. Right? Okay, this is the end of our activity and our lesson. Kanta nga ba hapon ibene roim dege irom. Right? So, kana bene roim ni samba yai kai. Oh, here is a checklist for you. Oh, itangiria ba kona tick the non-learning outcomes ai kai. For example, kanaro na bere irom mare kona explain the importance of maps. Then you put a tick here again. I can explain the importance of maps. I can explain the importance of a topographic, precise, and a sketch map. Right? Nang kanaro na pa eswai dege bokona. Kusiti gani ani asande gan kairom. Kana etwai dege rom me kana etwai dege rom me bokon nani. Don't worry. You still have time to revisit this lesson again, so you can get ready now on the new lesson for next week. Okay, for your time. See you next week. Support.